Detroit Lions have always been a cursed team in rebuilds, dating all the way back to Madden 17 when we had an absolutely stacked team. Juju Smith-Schuster. We got Decker. Offensive line was built. This is a team that's in the 90s, baby. Look at these players. This is the realistic rebuild. You've seen all these guys in the league now. This is when they were still in college. They were juniors, sophomores, and everything in between. Minka Fitzpatrick, Adore, Jackson, Derwin James. This team was stacked. We went 15-1. Surely we'd find out in Madden 17 that this team's not cursed, right? If you're going to lose, I guess it has to be the Eagles. If I'm going to have to take an L on my rebuild series, I guess it taking it to the Eagles. Fuck off! This is a cursed franchise. There's no other way to put it. I'm not looking forward to doing the Browns because they're a cursed franchise as well, but the Lions are an absolute cursed franchise. Then in Madden 18, we won the division. Matt Stafford threw for 50 touchdowns. Darius Geis. We had Julio Jones, Sammy Watkins on the offensive side. This offense was unstoppable. No way, right? They're going to be cursed 2 times in a row. Nah, get me out of this game. Get me out of this game. Get me out of it. Unfortunately, Lion fans, this is where it comes to the end. You run to the Jags where it's just not fun at all because their defense is 99 overall. Every defense we played every 4 games. All 4 of them were 1, 2, 3, and 4 in defense. I don't know if that's like a tell. But this was a stupid. I'm not gonna lie, I hated this rebuild. It wasn't very fun. So with all that being said, let's see if in Madden 19 it's the year we could turn the Lions from a cursed franchise to a Super Bowl winning franchise. What's going on, everybody? C4 here, and welcome to the newest episode of the Realistic Rebuilds, where today we're going to be taking the Detroit Lions, a team that has been inexcusably cursed. No matter what we've done, Madden 17, Madden 18, now we're here in Madden 19. We have been unable to win a Super Bowl with the Detroit Lions. And similarly to the Colts, those are like the big 2 teams. I really did want to think about this. Maybe if anyone out there has the legwork, if you go back, they're all in a playlist for Madden 17, for Madden 18. What teams for both of those years coming into Madden 19 have we yet to be able to have a successful rebuild? I know the Colts 100%, and I think that the Lions are there as well. So, they got a new head coach now. They got Mr. Pencil. I love how they added the pencil. God, that's cool. That's not annoying. Let's see what we can do with the Detroit Lions, man. They are off to a terrible start to the season, so we're going to try to avoid that. But when you look at their team, we got some things to work with. We got some decisions to make. First up, you got Matt Stafford and his huge contract. In reality, he's one of those quarterbacks that just never plays well in the sim. So probably gonna have to draft a quarterback sooner than later. That's kind of where I'm feeling. We have at the running back spot a bunch of guys, but ultimately Kerryon Johnson probably is the most talented in this backfield. Thus, we're gonna make him the starter somehow, some way. We're gonna make Kerryon Johnson running back 1, and then we are gonna have probably Theo Riddick work in there as a third down back. Let's see. We got wide receiver Golden Tate's not bad, but he's not great for a rebuild. Same with Marvin Jones. These guys here are 2 of the most underrated wide receiver combinations in the league. But for a 5-year rebuild, being 30 and 28 is not that great. So Kenny Golladay is the big-time playmaker I'm looking at here. Obviously, Golden Tate will be in the slot, so we'll have Jones and Golladay on the outside. But Golladay is our franchise wide receiver of this bunch. At tight end, there's no tight ends. We're going to need to get one. Offensive line's not too shabby. Taylor Decker, 24 and 80. That is, he's a franchise tackle, so be it at left or right. We got Frank Ragnow, who's our first-round pick from the last draft. He should be pretty nice. What's his dev trait? Quick dev. We can work with that. So we got 2 pieces in there. Graham Glasgow at 73. Nah. TJ Lang's nice, but he's pretty old, so he's kind of just a stopgap. And then we have Rick Wagner here, 83. That'll be a tough one. Sometimes offensive linemen regress. Sometimes they'll stay and hold their rating. So we kind of hope that's going to be the case here with Wagner. Or at least we can get him up to a point that when he gets that regression at 30, it's not 5-6 points. It's maybe only 1 or 2. So debatably, we are 3 out of 5 spots on the offensive line solidified for this rebuild, which is nice. Defensively, desperate in need a defensive end there. We got Ziggy Ansah and Kerry Hyder. What we're going to... we could let Deshaun Hand just start there right away and see what kind of... What's his dev trait? Just normal? I don't know. What's Hyder's? Normal? Don't know yet, but no long-term option here at defensive end. Ziggy Ansah is playing on the tag. I don't know if we'll re-sign him or not. Defensive line's not that much better. I mean, we got Ashawn Robinson, who has quick dev, so he clearly will be starting over Sylvester Williams, who's been a first-round bust since he came in the league. Linebacking core is meh. You got Kennard here, not really a good option long-term for a rebuild. You got Jarrett Davis, the leader of this defense, Florida Gator, 22, 78. I bumped his rating up a little bit. I disagreed. He was a 73, I think, for his base rosters. No. 78 for Jarrett Davis. Christian Jones, again, not that great. I actually was debatably going to bump up Reese Maven here a little bit, but I only ever try to take liberty with maybe one or two players before I pop into a rebuild if I really, really disagree with their ratings. And, I just felt like Jarrett Davis was the only one that needed to get fixed. In the secondary, we got Darius Slay, 90. I think he should be much higher. I think Darius Slay should be probably 92. But, like I said, man, the point of the rebuild is working with the base rosters. And unless I really, really disagree with it, we're going to keep it as is. So we'll keep Slay at a 90. We got Tease Tabor. Hopefully we can develop him. He's only 21. So maybe we have something there. Hopefully he can play enough to get a dev trade boost. In the secondary, we got Glover Quinn, who's nice, but he's super old. And Quandre Diggs, the converted corner, actually should be pretty nice for us here at the strong safety spot. Special teams is not terrible. So this is an interesting rebuild, man. Ultimately, it will come down to how we handle Matt Stafford. We're going to have to draft a quarterback sooner than later, but, getting his contract off the books, not going to be easy. So let's get into the rebuild, see what happens, and see if we can finally win a Super Bowl with this cursed Madden franchise. Midway point, 2-5. We are... Whoa, all right. NFC North is dog shit this year, but 2-5. All right. It's better. We actually won the first 2 games of the season, which are the 2 games I think the Lions actually lost. So that's a positive. Small victories. Looking at our team here, Golden Tate will offer 4 years is too much. If he takes this, we will. If not, I'm gonna. Okay. If he didn't accept that, I would have let him walk. We do have a lot of salary cap. And that Ziggy Ansah deal is pretty much worth the 1-year deal he's working on, so why not? But everyone else, they can hit the road, especially Amir Abdullah. Gross. You suck, dude. All right, here we are at the end of the season. And, we weren't as bad as I thought. Also weren't that great. 6-10. Considering how things have started in real life for Lion fans, 6-10 is looking not the worst thing that can happen. We're going to have a decent draft pick to help out. Look at the stats. Stafford was not that great. What was he? Yeah, the yards were all right. The touchdowns were kind of shit. We have on the Russian front, Kerryon Johnson. The yards are not great, but the touchdowns, it's kind of inverse. It's the inverse of Stafford. Yards kind of shit. Touchdowns not that bad. 78 catches, 1,000 yards, 7 TDs for Golden Tate. That's actually pretty good numbers there from the tight end. 800 yards, 5 touchdowns by Marvin Jones, 602 from Galladay, 420 and 3 from Riddick. I think we just need to commit, like in real life, Theo Riddick would always be the third down back, but for the sim, your third down back always gets really, really good stats. I think if we make carry on the both, he might be 1,000-yard type guy, and we really need to commit to him becoming our franchise runner. Jarrett Davis, 105 tackles, 2.5 sacks, and a pick. That's pretty good. 14 sacks, 12 tackles for loss for Devin Kennard. All right, we'll take it. 20 tackles for loss from Kerry Hyder, 13 from Ziggy Ansah. Mother of God, those guys are getting those are pretty production. That's great production. 3 picks from Diggs, 2 from Glover Quinn. Quick look at the yearly awards. MVP went to Tom Brady. I don't think we're gonna have a single person on this. Offensive Player of the Year went to Wentz. Defensive Player of the Year went to Jake Ryan. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Hey, Kerryon Johnson, number 3. Josh Rosen got the award. Defensive Rookie of the Year went to Fred Warner. Okay, well, Kerryon Johnson. The one positive, kind of, on our roster as we head directly into the offseason. Quick turnaround. Good draft pick. Let's see what we can do with it. All right, so with the 9th pick in the first round, we are desperately looking to bring in just best player available. And given where we're at, we do have the opportunity. This is a defining moment to draft the best quarterback in the class in Justin Herbert. But we're going to be going with Josh Allen. I can say right now as a Florida Gator fan that watched the Florida-Kentucky game where Kentucky finally beat Florida the first time in 30 years, this guy here is a freak of nature. 78 star is going to come in, be day 1 starter at right outside linebacker. See what kind of magic he can make. Perfect scheme fit as well. Pick 2 real quick. We have the pick of the bunch here for what tight end we want. Both of these guys are pretty much the premier tight ends in the class. We're going to go for... we'll go Caleb Wilson, more of the receiver. What is he? 76 quick. Beautiful. So here's our draft class in its entirety, and a very solid draft class. So you saw the Josh Allen. You saw the Caleb Wilson. Austin Bryan, who had a first-round grade, slipped. He was still there in the 3rd round. We actually do need a defensive end. So, he's probably the least talented of a very talented Clemson defensive line class. So we welcome him. We got Blession Austin from Rutgers, Jordan Scarlett from Florida, Alec Eberle from Florida State, and at the end, not the best, Ulysses Gilbert. Shout out to the Toronto Huskies. And Easton Stick's pretty much becoming the premier backup quarterback pick for us. But, first 3 rounds, really good picks. First 2 rounds, these guys here are going to be day 1 starters. And then what are we doing free agency? I don't think we did anything big. That's why I didn't show it. But I feel like we signed... Let's see. Did we not even get the guys we tried to bring in? If so, that's annoying. We didn't get anyone that we put an offer in for in free agency. Beautiful. That's exactly what we want. Alrighty, here we go to start year 2. Again, big decision going with Matt Stafford when we had the opportunity to take QB1 Justin Herbert. Not much has changed on the offense. I mean, Kenny Golladay is starting to progress a little bit, develop nicely. Same with Kerryon Johnson. Offensive line is a work in progress. Going with our 2nd round pick, Caleb Wilson, the rookie at UCLA, to be our starter. Hopefully Chip Kelly gave us a finished product. And on the defensive side, Austin Bryan, our 3rd round pick, has won the training camp battle with Deshaun Hand to get the starting defensive end gig. We need Tease Tabor to continue to develop. Josh Allen's looking like a monster. Gonna need that number 1 overall pick. He has his eyes set on defensive rookie of the year, defensive player on the year in general. So 81 offense, 79 defense. We had 6 wins a year ago. Feel like we'll probably be around 6 wins again. But let's just put fingers crossed that Matt Stafford is not the same Matt Stafford from Madden 17 and 18, and he actually can put together a respectable season. Well, we lost the last 2 because we had a pretty nice 4-2 record to start the season off. But, everything's a work in progress. We are slowly getting everyone here to be on the same scheme fit page. 95 on the defense, 87 on the offense. So, from that standpoint, things are looking pretty positive. And, the NFC North is still wide open. Even though we're bottom right now, we have a chance to squeak into the playoffs. So, look at some player contracts here. Glover Quinn's too old, Theo. I mean, we're just getting younger. Ashawn Robinson for sure. I think that we can develop him into a nice little D tackle. Same for Taylor Decker. I think he can be our franchise tackle, and that's not that bad of a deal. We'll have to come back to the table. But that's not that terrible of a contract. And I do feel like TJ Lang, he's holding his value. He's holding his value, and until we can get a replacement here at guard, that's fine. So we do need to hope we can find a free safety. But I feel pretty confident on being able to replace everybody else. So let's just hammer out a deal with Taylor Decker. And this is a pretty successful in-house re-signing period. All right, season's end. And not a great year yet again. We finished bottom 6. I think that's rinse and repeat what we had last time. I think 6-10 is Matt Stafford. And I'm already regretting not drafting Justin Herbert. As far as offense is considered, Kenny Golladay is actually looking pretty mean. Kerryon Johnson's developing. Caleb Wilson went up, +3, +2, +3 on the year. Almost an 80 overall, which is going to be nice. Defensively, it's an 85 overall. This defense is looking pretty mint. Josh Allen, 84. Denard. Diggs is developing right now. Allen and Diggs are probably the 2 players that are developing the most. But, our team's still not that bad. It's a work in progress, which you knew it was going to be, but I didn't think back-to-back 6-win seasons. Look at the stats. Stafford, a little bit better this year. That's actually not that bad. 3,500 passing yards, 27 TDs, 10 picks. I'll take that out of Stafford. 900 yards, 8 touchdowns from Kerryon Johnson. We got 1,000 yards, 12 TDs from Marvin Jones. That's real good. 69. Nice. 69 catches, 630 yards, and a touchdown. We definitely want more touchdowns out of our tight end than that. 885 and 9 from Golden Tate, 502 from Golladay. Defensively, 97 tackles, 10 tackles for loss for Jared Davis. We got 12.5 sacks, Ziggy Ansah, 8.5 from Kennard, 10 tackles for loss, 5 sacks from 3rd-round pick Austin Bryant. And Josh Allen, 96 tackles, 3.5 sacks. I thought he'd have a little bit better production, but Beggars can't be choosers. Darius Slay has been, without a doubt, we've used him in like a couple of live streams and stuff, the best corner, sim corner, and the best corner I've played with in this game so far. 4 picks, 3 picks from Quan J. Diggs, which I think he made the Pro Bowl. Did he? There we go. He made the Pro Bowl, so that's awesome. And that's why he had plus, I think he had +2 or +3 at the end of the season. So a quick look here at the yearly awards. Aaron Rodgers got the MVP. Who cares? Bleh. Offensive Player of the Year, Aaron Rodgers. Man. Can we have anyone? Jalen Smith won Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year went to Drew Lock, with Caleb Wilson coming in at number 5. And Defensive Rookie of the Year went to Josh Allen. Did he get like a dev trait boost? Because he only had +1 skill point, and Austin Bryant came in at number 10. But did he get a... He was a star. Does he have a superstar or anything like that? He got nothing? Defensive Rookie of the Year, and he got nothing. Not cool, game. All right, let's get into the offseason. Okay, I need to show you this first because when we go to the free agency period, you got to see what we should have done. There's no way right now. It's kind of like a Flacco. All credit to Stafford. That last season might have been the best season he's ever had for me in a Madden, which still was like, you know, an above average season, but it's still a $24 million cap hit, and there's no real way we can move on from his contract. And because we can't move on from his contract, we can't do this, and that is bring Carson Wentz in as our quarterback. But this is a really big free agency period. Here's our targets. We did decide to move on. You know, it happens in the business. Maybe Matt Patricia learned from Bill Belichick's ruthlessness that Marvin Jones, who was our best receiver last year, 1,000 yards, 12 touchdowns, he had like a $9 million cap hit and only cost like $1 million to get him away. And after that great year, he still got a -2 in his overall from his regression. So we cut him, and we're gonna bring in Keelan Cole to be his replacement, 27 and 90. Kindred here will come in and be our free safety, 84. Him and Diggs long term would be great. Tavon Young at corner. We got Nick Kwiatkowski to be our second middle linebacker. And here's actually what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we look at Yannick Ngakoue here. Not a scheme fit, but I think an undersized defensive end. It's a multiple scheme. It is a 3-4. But maybe, I'm not gonna overbid on him, but if we can get to maybe say 95 points for full 10, if we can get to 95 points there on the bid offer, 94, we'll get it to 95 and then we'll hold at that. And if we can get him, it'd be nice. If we don't, I think we'll survive, we'll manage. And here, you're seeing live why free agency needs to be changed, because that is, you know, there should be more challenge than me just going, all right, I'm just gonna keep increase everything by 1 and by 2, but that would be a home run class if we can get even half of those guys, 3 of those 5. So let's see what happens. All right, we got Tavon Young, Kindred, Cole. We lost out on Kwiatkowski. We brought in Ngakoue. So let's see quickly. We still got $33 million. And Aguilar, oh my, Carson Wentz. Okay, first of all, why would the Niners ever get him? Because they have Jimmy Garoppolo at a massive deal. Whatever. There's actually still some decent names here, but let's see who's still left at middle linebacker. It'd be nice if we don't have to draft one, but there's not much there. Maybe even linebackers we can convert. Again, these guys here aren't really middle linebacker types. All right, well, we'll leave it as is. Still really good free agency period. Now let's go have another home run of a draft. All right, so here is our draft class. Pretty good, but I'm still not using my custom class yet. Like I said, I really want to get through the draft with the Huskies before I start using my second draft class in this. So this was actually a pretty weak draft class for the number 5 pick. I tried trading down, but no one was offering anything of value. They're just trying to give me like second rounders and garbage like that. I wanted future first rounders, so we just took best player available, and it was a right guard who ended up being an 81 overall star, which we made Andrew Thomas, who's actually a tackle from Georgia, and he probably will swing out 2 tackle once Rick Wagner starts to regress. But for right now, we'll just put him at right guard. And of course, we re-signed TJ Lang, but the fact that he's a star dev, we're going to have to find a way to get Andrew Thomas involved early as a rookie. And not a scheme fit as well. I mean, it was literally just this guy here clearly is going to be a really good player, and there's no one else there. Second round, we got this D tackle. We didn't modify him or anything like that just because I don't know how much he's going to play. So Gerard Manning from Kansas State, 77 overall, run stopper. You know, just good depth behind A'Shawn Robinson. But here's our other good pick here, which we modified to David Reese from Florida. We're going with the Florida middle linebacker pairing of David Reese and Jared Davis. 74 quick, beautiful man, undersized but just tenacious. And I think that pretty scary. 74 wide receiver here in the 5th round. Church Berry from Troy. And then we just, I'm not gonna lie, I pretty much simmed out from the rest of that because this was a really bad draft class. So I would only imagine if we didn't have a top 5 pick, what kind of player we would have ended up with. Let's see. Let's just see what the top players of this class were. 83 tackle gone. So we had a strong safety. We have the 3rd best player in the draft, which is definitely nice. But look at that, man. Just it's all first round talent. What was the best sleeper? Right there. Free safety, Taylor Ross. We had Manning, who's actually one of the other best picks. 6th round fullback, who gives a shit. 5th round running back. You know, like I said, it was not the best of draft classes. So I'm happy with what we did, considering we had a massive, massive free agency period. So let's go in, and I guess this is the rebuild of can Matt Stafford not be cursed and win us some ball games. All right, so as we get into year number 3, this is definitely the best team we have rostered. Goal for the offense pretty much is going to be to get Caleb Wilson and Kerryon Johnson into the 80s from a development standpoint. Wide receiver, let's see what kind of impact Keelan Cole can make. I mean, he had that Odell Beckham catch for the Jags in real life. Can he be the next Odell Beckham to kind of come out of nowhere and blow up? Who knows? But that's still an 83 overall offense. The defense is still our bread and butter. 87 overall. We're welcoming Yannick Ngakoue into things. He's, hopefully he can get us a bunch of sacks. Tavon Young, another key free agent signing. Kindred at strong safety, which gives us the ability to move Quandre Diggs to free safety, to kind of get 2 birds stoned at once. Trailer Park Boys reference. And our linebacking core is really nice, man. Josh Allen, Kennard has probably been our best producer on the defensive side. So, yeah, man, 2 back-to-back 6-win seasons. We're going to set our goal. I'm going to be very easy. Look at that. 7. Give me 7. Anything above that, we're playing with house money. Midway point of year 3, and we're 4-3. We're positive. Man, we're first in the NFC North. Okay. Alrighty then. Alrighty. Looks like putting just an all-star team around Stafford might actually make him win some. Look at every signing. It's going to be expensive. Big play Slay, who actually is starting to regress, which is annoying. We'll lock him up. Kenny Galladay, we'll lock him up. Jared Davis, we'll lock him up for sure. Kennard's been debatably our best player on the defense. Superstar dev trait? I don't know how he got that, but hell yeah. Take that. Tease Tabor is developing very nicely as our 3rd corner. Oh, come on. But, yeah, so we'll pop out a deal here with Tease and with Darius Slay. And, yeah, man, let's go. Season's end, and we got a bye? What? 11-5 is not ridiculous. Maybe that's something you gotta do, man. This is the first year we actually set, like, what our season goal was gonna be, and we actually played well. Maybe if you don't set a goal, it's like, oh, this guy doesn't care. Let's just shit all over his season. Let's spend some XP here with Patricia, because we don't have the luxury just to sit on it. Oh, maybe we do, because there's nothing we really need yet. Get that running back training boost. Probably going to be next for Johnson, but he got him up to an 80. Wilson, we want to get him up to an 80. He's up to an 84 with the confidence boost. He made his first Pro Bowl. I can't wait to see what his stats were. Where's that at? Look at that Pro Bowl appearance. Got a star dev. Oh, man. Let's go, baby. Defensively, I know Ngakoue had a huge year. And I think Josh Allen. Yeah, Josh Allen almost a 90 overall. 91 defense, 87 overall offense. This team's looking pretty damn good, fellas. Looking at Stafford paying dividends, man, for not just putting ourselves in cap hell and releasing him and bringing in Carson Wentz. 4,100 passing yards, 33 touchdowns, 8 picks. I guess, where did Wentz go? Did he go to the Niners? What was it? It was the Niners. Did he go here? He did. Come on, Madden. Come on, Madden. Whatever. Carson Wentz, not that, debatably not as good a year, Stafford. More touchdowns, but also more turnovers. So that looks like maybe we can turn him around. I don't know why the sacks are still so high, though. Where 3 sacks come up? We have a good O-line. Run the ball, 1,000 yards and 5 touchdowns for Kerryon Johnson. We got, good year from Golden Tate. 79 catches, 1,200 yards, 10 touchdowns. Keelan Cole, 9, 50, and 8. Caleb Wilson making his Pro Bowl with 74 catches, 800 yards, and 7 touchdowns. And good production here from Galladay. Maybe expecting a little bit better. But there's only so many balls to go around. And nice little, dual weapon here to Kerryon Johnson. 13, almost 1,400 yards and 10 touchdowns. I'll take that every day of the week. 113 tackles, 3 sacks from Kindred, who we just brought over from the Browns in free agency. 14 sacks, 21 tackles for loss from Ngakoue. We got 9 TFLs, 12.5 sacks from Kennard, who, hey, if you guys are running a 3-4 and you need a low-key stud in your franchises, Kennard is a sim god. We got 3 picks from Tavon Young, who we brought in from the Ravens in free agency. 2 picks from Big Play Slay. Take it, man. Yearly awards. This is what we got here. MVP went to Deshaun Watson. Matt Stafford coming in at number 10. Did we win Coach of the Year? Oh, come on. Get off it. Offensive Player of the Year went to Ezekiel Elliott, with Stafford coming in at 8. Defensive Player of the Year went to Reuben Foster, with Kindred coming in at 9. Offensive Rookie of the Year, we had no one. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Oh, come on, David Reese. There we go. David Reese at number 9. But we got a first-round bye and, you know, an NFC North title in year 3 of the Matt Patricia era. So let's find out who we're taking on in the divisional, because it's only year 3. We will be simming, and we are taking on, hosting the 9-7 Rams. All right, let's get it. I don't know if do you have a playoff win under Matt Stafford, the Lions? Like maybe the Dez didn't catch a playoff game. I don't know. I'm not expecting much here. It is our first playoff run, and I definitely get the vibes that I'm not going to win with Detroit until I take them over in year 5. But could be surprised. I was surprised we made the playoffs this year, to be completely honest, after 2 back-to-back 6-win seasons. So clearly looks like Stafford's trying to get that 4th quarter deficit so he can flick on that switch that makes him actually play like a good quarterback. But I think it's going to be too little too late here, Matthew. And there you go. That's what happens. That them 9-win powerhouses, you know? Doesn't matter if you win the regular season. These 9-win teams will just come in and shit pump you because the sim don't care. The sim don't care? We lost. Anyone surprised? No, I'm not. Free agency again, another great quarterback, Deshaun Watson. We have no money, no way to work it with Stafford's huge contract on the books. We might be able to get another quarterback next year, but again, Stafford's been playing really well for us. So here are the players we're looking at bringing in, just special teams, and Hendrickson, who's far and away not a scheme fit, but a big-time upgrade over Austin Bryant at DN, because we have decided to move on from Ziggy Ansah, who's like a 76 overall with like an $8 million cap hit. All right, here's our draft recap, and I think we had a pretty good draft. So what I decided to do at the running back spot is to add a little combo here. Tariq Cohen was available in free agency, but I think we've already signed him in 2 different rebuilds. So I want to change it up a little bit different. So we're going to add a 2-back running attack with Kerryon Johnson. We're adding P.L. Mullins. Who knows what P.L. stands for? You could talk about cat liquor.
Can you eat pussy like that?
You know what I'm saying? Hint, hint, wink, wink. You know, what do you call a pussy cat liquor? Huh? We don't want to get too vulgar in case EA's listening. Want to be a game changer, but you know, P.L. Mullins. I think we know what P.L. stands for, right? Pussy liquor. Okay? That's the only time I'm going to say it, though, because we don't need to be vulgar. We got to keep it for the kids. He licks cats. That's what you need to know. He's a cat licker, man. This guy licks cats. He's crazy. He's viral. Then in the second round, we got Jabius. That sounds better. Jabius Morris from Purdue, 77 overall. Then we just kind of went best player available. Got a 75 D tackle in the 5th round. Not bad. We got a 76 guard in the 3rd round. Star Dev, Derek Dalton out of Pitt. Money. All those draft picks, money draft. All right, as we get to year 4, I just want to make it back to the playoffs. That'd be pretty nice. As we look at the team here, defensively, 91 overall, very good. Adding Trey Hendrickson from free agency, need A'Shawn. I just like everyone to be in the 80s, so A'Shawn Robinson should get there. Darius Slay is regressing like a, you know what? Oh, I hate the regression, man. Every time they do a patch for Madden, you can go on the forums and leave a comment what you want to see. If you ever see me in there, please give it a thumbs up, because I think it pushes it to the top. Need regression sliders. These are really rough. D linebackers look nice. Safeties look nice. On the offense, anytime you had the legend of P.L. Mullins, we're going to be pretty damn scary. Stafford's still all right. Offensive line is pretty decent. We don't have a right tackle. I think that's what we're going to move Andrew Thomas to. We'll move Andrew Thomas to right tackle, which is rare, really. We drafted him to play tackle. And then we can, Dalton, who's a star, he can move in there to guard. It's looking good, man. I think this is a solid team, man. Underrated. So let's get it. Time to upgrade P.L. Mullins. I don't know which one of these attributes says I play jazz music or hey ladies, look how big my hands are. But we got to get him. We got to develop him into the power back. You know, he's one of those guys. He's on the bottom. He powers his way up from the bottom. We call him a power bottom. As a former running back, they're one of the most influential players on an offense. So power bottom, P.L. Mullins. He's looking good, man. Good combination with Kerryon. All right, midway point coming out of the bye. We're 4-4. What do we get to upgrade here? Derek Dalton, the guard. Sure, why not? This guy an actor. This is Kyle Brandt from Good Morning Football. All right, moving on. So where are we in the division? Right in the hunt still. Bears are 6-2, so we do not want to choke up anymore, or else it may be too much of a lead to overcome. Looking at players we need to re-sign. Diggs, yep. Darius Slay, yep. Ragnow, yep. Carry on, yep. Okay. Maybe I need that two-headed running back attack, and that's not. We'll see what the contracts look like. If we can't, we'll go P.L. Mullins for our starter because I already think he's become a meme. But we'll lock up these three, and if we still have just an abundance of cap that we can even splurge in free agency if we need to, and retain carry on, we can do that. But Ragnow, Slay, and Diggs take top priority. All right, we squeaked into the playoffs. That's what I'm talking about. 9-6-1. You know how we do it. P.L. Mullins starting back. Old cat liquor. Let's get it. Second in the North, 9-6-1. Pretty competitive. The Bears. I assume that's a 10-5. I think we tied them. Stafford, we'll round that up. 4,000 passing yards, 31 touchdowns, 12 picks. He's kind of slightly changing my opinion. Maybe he's not as cursed after all. That was the worst thing in previous Maddens. He always sucked too. His stats weren't good. Run the ball. Carry on started the year. Then we went Mullins. Actually looked like Carry on was a little bit more productive, but it's not bad. 1,000 yards, 1,100 yards, 7 TDs from Cole. Golden Tate, 13 touchdowns, almost 1,000. 65 and 3 from Wilson. 550 and 5 from Galladay. Defensively, 121 tackles, 3.5 sacks, 11 TFLs from Jarrett Davis. Good year there from Josh Allen. 16 sacks from Ngakoue. 13 tackles for loss, 9.5 sacks from Kennard. So it looks like, again, chalk it up. Put another name on the list of studs that play really well in the sim that you probably wouldn't think they would. 3 picks from Kindred, 2 from Big Play Slay. Looking at the yearly awards, MVP went to Ezekiel Elliott. Who cares, right? NFC Offensive Player of the Year went to Ezekiel Elliott. Defensive Player of the Year went to Deion Jones. Jarrett Davis coming in at 7. Josh Allen at 9. Our linebacking core flexes. Offensive Rookie of the Year, yes! P.L. Mullins. Damn straight. Pushy Liquor Mullins gets Offensive Rookie of the Year. Awesome. Awesome. That's awesome. I don't even care if we win the Super Bowl now. That's the best thing we could hope for. So, we got this wild card matchup. We're still in year 4, so it's a sim time. Let's see what happens against the Saints. I'm going to predict we're going to lose by 40. All right, let's go, team. Let's flex on. We got P.L. Mullins as our running back. Good luck. He's going to get 9 touchdowns today. We don't have the drive with a touchdown. We're trading TDs. High scoring affair here. 28 points in the first half. Which team settles for a field goal first? It looked like it was us. But look at that, man. Even taking third down. Just feed P.L. Mullins. I think we just turned it over in the red zone, though. That sucked. All right, we got a 3-point lead as we enter the fourth quarter. It's all tied up. Come on, don't settle for a field goal here. Don't stop settling for field goals. Just give it to P.L. Mullins. Oh. Third down coming in. I'm coming into this game. I'm coming in cold. Haven't played Madden in a couple days. Don't care. I don't care at all. Give me quick slant. Heaven forbid we get put in the red zone and I need a C4 special with P.L. Mullins. Oh, let's go. Nice little. You didn't catch it? Oh, you're a 91 receiver, man. You have. All right, fourth down alert. You know what? Obviously, this team has lived and died in the arm of Matt Stafford. And 4 yards, that's a little generous going for the C4 special right here. I'd more so say that for the red zone. So let's go with a high completion play right now. Who wants it? Oh, my God. There's a check down, and it's game over. Oh, that was terrible. We wouldn't have got it anyway, but that was still pretty goddamn terrible. He didn't deserve to win. Good chance to... Oh, my God. Okay, we got a chance to do something. Oh, my God. They're in the red zone. Why is the clock running? Why is Chew the Clock on? We're going to have one play. One play. P.L. Mullins. P.L. Mullins! Let's go! He's going to live on in infamy. P.L. Mullins gets the game winner with no time left on the clock. Oh, my God. The legend of P.L. Mullins begins. Look at this guy. Hear that? That's the sound effects. That's what he does. That's his only celebration. Singing the alphabet in the holes. Cat Licker Mullins. Let's get it. All right, next matchup is against, I think they were 14-2, like a really good record for Dallas. So, we got our one playoff win. Anything else, I think, in year 4 is it's just a blessing. It's just a blessing. Better believe P.L. Mullins gets another touchdown. He don't care. P.L. Mullins versus Zeke Elliott. Zeke Elliott hits women. P.L. Mullins just makes babies left, right, and center. But we're getting stomped. Oh, it's not a pretty game. That's the problem, man, with the XP sliders. You got to make the XP sliders good, but then teams like Dallas, who the ratings guy gave them a bunch of quick dev traits, a bunch of unwarranted quick dev traits, the Cowboys are always pretty damn good. As we fall, what did Mullins do? Oh, my God, 22 carries, 7. That wasn't that good, Mullins. But, yeah, we got bodied. It's going to be I knew all along this is going to be year 5. We're going to have to take over. But we now have a franchise running back, which is cool. It's pretty cool. So let's get into the 5th and final year for a Super Bowl or bust type season. All right, pretty much year 5. We have enough money to make one big free agency signing. Why not add another meme to P.L. Mullins? And that is Darius Leonard. For those of you that don't know, we kind of had a little bit of a Twitter beef. Not really, though. Not nearly the same level as Aaron Jones. Any of the OGs remember Aaron Jones? More so for just a quick note. Someone asked me do I think Darius Leonard could go on the Eagles. I said I don't think he's athletic enough for the Eagles scheme, and I guess Darius Leonard thought that was a shot. He liked the tweet as one of those like, oh, I'm gonna like all the tweets that are gonna motivate me and come back and bite me in the ass. All right, dude, you had 17 tackles week 2 in the NFL. You know what also that means? You gave up 17 easy receptions and you got a simple tackle. So shots fired aside. Kennard, even though he's been a superstar, surprised of the goddamn rebuild almost. Look at that upgrade. That's too good of an upgrade to pass up. So, yeah, let's get this move, and hopefully we can compete with the Cowboys next year. All right, we got Darius Leonard, and here's a quick recap of our final draft. Pretty much, I made one pick. If one little thing, if you like make a short list and you just sim out the draft, they will pick the guys you shortlist as long as they're there. So, it's this year. We have this is just depth. I was like, whatever. This Stith guy was projected to be a 6th-round pick. We drafted him first right away because I didn't want to miss out on him. 79 quick. Awesome. And then we got this guy here, Trey Newton, 77 quick outside linebacker from Montana. The rest of the draft was just kind of average, but, we don't really need any of these draft picks. So just depth. We don't have injuries on. We're looking fine as we enter this year 5 Super Bowl or bust time for P.L. Mullins era. Year 5, Super Bowl or bust time. You know what that means. Making the Super Bowl is the only objective. Our team. We got P.L. Mullins. Pussy Looker Mullins starting. Star Dev. This guy's an animal. Keelan Cole, Golden Tate, Kenny Galladay is our wide receiver. Stafford's actually been pleasantly surprising. Our offensive line looks real sick. Caleb Wilson's been nice for an 87 overall offense. Defense is a 97. Ngakoue very close at some point in the season. He's going to get his gold gloves and his gold cleats. Darius Leonard, 95. Josh Allen's been outstanding, 94. Jarrett Davis up to an 86. Again, pretty much the only disappointing thing on the defensive side is just Darius Slay getting hit with the brutal regression system here in Madden, but everything else has been very surprising, and I wouldn't be surprised. By the end of the year, we have a 99 overall defense, but gold gloves for Ngakoue, which is almost a certainty, will be pretty cool. Let's get into this season, hopefully. I'm saying 12 wins, 11, 12 wins, somewhere in that range. Oh, yeah, here we go, baby. Ngakoue, I mean, it's not as impressive because we signed him. What was he, a 93 when we brought him in? But still to get, 6 points. 6 points of development. I'll take that every day of the week. You earned this, bro. You earned this. Give you your 99s here real quick. The fuck, where are they at? Oh, they get rid of them? No, they're still in the game, right? This is already way too long. This is taking... They're not in the game anymore? What? Oh, that's lame as shit. I'm so pissed off about the 99 thing. We made it into the wild card, so it's going to be a deep run here for the Lions. Very optimistic that we can make the most of it. As he came second in the NFC North with a 10-5-1 record. Another tie. I think that's back-to-back seasons with a tie. Stafford, 3,900 passing yards, 34 touchdowns, 7 picks. He's actually been good. He's been good, man. almost 1,300 yards and 9 touchdowns from P.L. Mullins. Guy's a stud. Also chipped in almost 350 receiving yards and a touchdown. Let's go. 814 from Tate, 909 from Cole, 925 and 4 from Caleb Wilson. Galladay, even though he's developed nice, has not put up the best numbers in the sim. Defensively, 116 tackles from Jared Davis. We got 14 sacks from Ngakoue. We got 4 picks, Diggs, 3 from Slay, 3 from Young, 3 from Tease. Also need to give shout out to Josh Allen. Look, what's he at now? 97 overall out of Kentucky. Freaking nature. Quick look at the yearly awards. MVP went to Todd Gurley. Ooh, I would have thought Stafford would have cracked that. NFC Offensive Player of the Year went to Todd Gurley. Matt Stafford coming in at 10. Defensive Player of the Year went to Roquan Smith with Jarrett Davis at 5. I don't even know the rookie, so it don't even matter. All right, so we're going to be taking over. Now it's time to bring the pain to the 10-6 Falcons in their own stadium. Yes, you got affordable beer because you're going to need it because you got to lose to the Lions, and that's going to bring you to the point of getting shit-faced. All right, 3rd and 26 with 4:20 left. Might as well just go PA crossers and see what happens. Devontae Cole. That's Keelan Cole. Devontae Cole's like a soccer player. See, like I did a FIFA rebuild. Now my mind's just on soccer. Oh, we can't even get that cheese going, man. Come on. He's wide open. All right, here we go in the red zone. 1st and 10 on their 10, down 7. So we're going to try and work Caleb Wilson, who's been very consistent throughout. And he gets destroyed. I don't know why they don't add, like, targeting penalties and shit in this game. Would that be too hard? Would that be too cheesy? I don't know, but I feel like they should be. All right, let's just do a simple stretch play. Get old P.L Mullins out there. See if we can set a razor sharp edge here and get in the end zone. Oh my God, he just takes Deion Jones' tackle and shrugs him off. But unfortunately, there's too many people. Their offensive line is just pathetic. All right, bench swap. This play might work. 3rd and goal. Let's see if we can get in the end zone. You got Mullins with the backfield. He actually has like 75 catching for whatever reason. Okay. All right. 1st and 10 on the 12. We got a good matchup here with Keelan Cole. Oh, let's go. Yeah, there's the 3-point lead. Well, we firmly expect the Falcons to go down and get the instant touchdown or something like that before half. We got a nice 10-7 lead right now. All right, we've been able to nickel and dime our way up here to the red zone. I guess the computer gave me a safety, which we'll take every day of the week. So now it's time for P.L Mullins, who, of course, is going to be a master of the C4 Special. Put him in the C4 Special Hall of Fame. Takes it in to extend our lead. Oh, this shit's over. This is over. Get me out. Get my Conor McGregor. Get me my whiskey. Doesn't sound Irish at all. But we get the victory. Very nice first playoff win. Is it our first playoff win? I feel like it is. Yeah, we weren't run and done last year. It was an unbalanced effort, but defense held tough. Like a new kids on the block sign. We got through 29-15, 286 passing yards, 2 touchdowns for Mr. Stafford. As we are now moving on to the NFC divisional round. All right. We got a generous start with the sim, so we're going to rock and roll and see. We're going up against the 15-1 Eagles. So we are literally on the inverse of usually what happens to us when we make the playoffs. We're the unstoppable team, and we're going up against a not-so-great team. So this has been pretty generous. And better believe we're coming in here real quick. 1 second left because we're showing a little initiative by letting the sim play. I mean, 1 second left. Why not try to hit a little PA crossers and see what happens, right? Speed. We're playing on default sliders, so the speed thresholds and shit are not the greatest. Oh, we had him. We had X. All right, whatever. That was a good play. Eagles are good. Get me back out of this. Let's play the key moments. We were playing with fire here, but it looks like it might be good enough. It's working to our advantage. We just got to enter the playoffs as a dog shit team, and we are going to be, just killers. Killers are the big dogs. There's no way, rhyme or reason why this should be happening, but it is. And imagine the Philadelphia Eagles right now, 15-1. Like, oh my God, this Lions team that just squeaked in the playoffs. Maybe that is what happens. It always just makes the worst team clearly win. And I believe that this is a great way of punishing the Philadelphia Eagles, who got rid of Carson Wentz and went with Shea Patterson. But look at P.L Mullins. Almost 200 rushing yards on the day, 2 touchdowns. He had over 200 total yards. P.L. Mullins. The legend lives on as we move on to the NFC Championship game. All right, I don't think we're going to be lucky enough to get the sim out of this one, but we will try play the moments. Give it one more chance. All right, no, now we're going to have to play it. All right, let's get it. All right, we're close to the red zone here. Not going to lie, I haven't done a whole lot to help this team out, but it's coming down to the nitty-gritty. And I like that play where P.L. Mullins is lined out at wide receiver. That's just a guy got to get more touches. Got to find a getaway more touches, and it's pretty tough when you play the moments. Or whatever way we do play, to run the ball. At least establish run the ball unless you get an early lead. So anytime we can make use of him, we will. But as of right now, he's just the C4 specialist. Second and 3 on the 15-yard line, beginning of the fourth quarter. Touchdown will help us out. Again, I'm just being super lazy. We're using default sliders. So my 2 deep threats on the outside have yet to get any separation downfield. Very annoying. Makes me blood red mad, but we're gonna try and get through it. So we're going to go with the rare non-C4 special running attempt here. Don't matter. Mullins is a monster. Give me my lead. Oh, my God. Let's go, Mullins! Favorite running back of all time right now. P.L. Mullins. Now, we could just run out the clock, but that's not... Look at that! That's what he does! He busts out like that! That's what your bitch does before the floodgates open. The floodgates of just... I don't even know. Of what PL wants, because he's leading this team to the Super Bowl. The floodgates. Look at that. Of course. Gotta love Madden, huh? Gotta love Madden. No timeouts. They do that with no timeouts? With all those different stops? Beautiful. Wow, how efficient. You know what that means, right? I'm using PA crossers all the way down the field. Every play from now on is going to be PA crosses. You hit me with that bullshit. Fucking, I didn't know I had shoot clock on. That was my fault. But if you hit me with that, I'm going to PA crosses my way into field goal range. And then the best field goal kicker on YouTube's going to dust off his award that they handed me personally. And we're going to win this thing.
Money I'm spending, I'm out and I'm shopping. You talking that shit when you talking. Look at my options, look at me.
Play number 1.
Dropping, ass in the game like who are you stopping? Not me, not never. Not me, not never. Not me, not never. I'm way too clever. Look at the kid, Mr. Consistent, I'm doing it big. Way too persistent on taking your bitch. Here comes a monster to scare all you kids. Y'all scared, what you running from?
Play number 2.
Y'all scared, what you running from? Y'all scared, what you running from? Y'all scared, what you running from? Money and house, money and clothes, the game on shows. I'm changing the narrative, starts with the shows.
And play number 3. Fuck you, Sim. We're going to the Super Bowl. All right, let's do it. Actually, we'll see it. We'll sim a little bit here. We'll sim a little bit. I always want to try and sim when we can. I always feel like because we're on a good streak right now of Super Bowls, I want to try to mix in some sim, and then when things start to get a little wonky, we can come and help out. But not when we're up 21-0. What is this? This is the Jags in the Super Bowl. This is a team that you cannot move the ball against. We did move the ball against it. It's because we have the legend, the iconic P.L. Mullins. And I actually think if we can get one drive in here, we can get in the red zone. Oh, let me in the red zone. Do we have the ball? No, Jags have it. Fuck. We got to finish off with a P.L. Mullins C4 special if we can get it. But I don't know if they're going to give me that option or not. Third down alert. Oh, third down alert, huh? Why not come in and hit this place to P.L. Mullins? Now, you guys better not forget P.L. Mullins, okay? I don't know if maybe at some point on Twitch I might have to do a career mode. Might have to continue the path of Pussy Liquor Mullins. But I don't think this can be the end. But here we go. 3rd and 5 to seal the game. If 80... Oh, my God! P.L. Mullins is the greatest running back in Madden history. And he's PC. No one knows what PL means, I guess, right? Just tell everyone that's underage. They don't know what PL means. It's, I don't know. Patreon lover. He loves my Patreon page. Cutie Lover Mullins to the house. That should seal it, man. That should seal it the first time in C4 rebuild history. Realistic rebuild history, because any other realistic rebuilds don't count. The Detroit Lions have won the Super Bowl for the very first time. You're welcome, everyone in the city of Detroit. I know you guys have had a city that's been, a little bit of a downward spiral, if you will. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could buy 9 houses right now in Detroit. But this one's for you guys. This one's for you. This is for the legend of Pussy Liquor Mullins. P.L. Mullins, Kitty Liquor Mullins for the kids. Kids love cats. Kids love cats. Kids love everything. Good rebuild, man. And not only that, the thing that might make me the most proud about this rebuild is we stuck with Stafford. It would have been so easy to draft Justin Herbert year 1. It would have been so easy going at the end of year 2, going into year 3, get Carson Wentz. Year 3 and year 4, Deshaun Watson. Every single time we stuck with that out of shape looking bearded, you know what? And this is what it's all for. This great defense. I think we got Mullins up there, Jared Davis. I think that bald dude's Keelan Cole. Couldn't ask for a better rebuild. So I hope you guys did enjoy. As always, if it's your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. We're trying to keep on growing. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Hope you guys enjoyed the new meme as P.L. Mullins goes for 194 yards in the Super Bowl. Doesn't win the MVP because it's glitched. Smash the like button if you enjoy. Like maybe 500 likes on this video. Likes are really, really important now on the YouTubes and definitely would help me out a little bit. And there's a team you want to see in next week's rebuild. Let me know in the comment section below, and I may, just maybe, go with the most popular one. Who knows? I'm a man of the person. I'm a man of the people. I'm trying to focus my words, but I'm just so hype about the limitless potential of P.L. Mullins. Like, do we add P.L. Mullins to the Huskies draft class in whatever, 2022, 2023? Do we? Do you guys remember that? Do we do a callback? Who knows? We'll have to come back and check it out. But thank you guys for watching. I'm out. Peace.
Money I'm spending, I'm out and I'm shopping. You talking that shit when you talking and talking. Look at my options, look at me dropping. Ass in the game like who are you stopping? Not me, not me, not never. Not me, not me.